So it's this time of year, Christmas is behind us. We're facing a series of storms and bad weather in the UK. As we're sat here right now, Storm Goretti, the weather bomb is on its way into the UK. But all is not lost because, of course, you can start to plan and think about your travel for the year. And so I'm here in a new shop front that popped up a couple of months ago in Leamington, Club Voyages in Regent Street in Leamington. And I'm sat here with Rachel, who's the manager, and Emma-Louise, who is one of their travel specialists, who's going to tell us a bit about what they do and how they can help you get away from this weather. Welcome both to Life in Land.
Hello. Nice to meet you.
Oh, thank you, and you. So Rachel, Club Voyages, it's a new name in Leamington, but it's not a new business, is it? So tell us a bit about what you are.
No, so Club Voyages is a travel agency and a tour operator. So we specialise in tailor-made holidays. We're ABTA and ATOL protected. We do a bit of everything. So, we do your normal high street packages that you would find in a normal travel agent, but we're also a tour operator, so we can piece things together for you and find things that the normal travel agents potentially couldn't find. My managing director, Sam Ballard, is the founder of Club Voyages. He has a background as a travel journalist who's been lucky enough to stay in some great places and world's greatest places. So he opened his first office just over a year ago in Leicester, and then now he's opened the Leamington Spa branch.
So Leicester and Leamington, so you're working through the L's at the moment, so that's very good. And so, it's quite an unusual thing to see a new in-person, face-to-face travel agency opening up. Why is there a space, do you think, for face-to-face travel agents? Why isn't everyone just cracking through the internet and doing this online these days?
Well, the feedback that we've been getting since we opened is people are just mind-boggled by the internet now. They don't know what's legit, they don't know what's false. They want somebody to come into it. They want to build a rapport with someone that can find their amazing holidays and plan them for them and stick with them. So since we've opened, that's all we've kind of had feedback wise is, wow, it's a travel agent again. That's what we need, because the internet is just such a minefield.
I think that's true, isn't it? There's so much choice out there, so much variety, and as you say, not knowing who you can trust. AI is out there, deep fakes, you name it. It's possible to confuse yourself very easily on the internet, and so having a trusted person that you can work with, I guess, is becoming more and more important again. So in terms of the sweet spot for Club Voyages, when you come into a travel agency like this nowadays, you imagine it's all going to be really expensive, really bespoke, complex holiday arrangements. Is that really where you're focused?
We focus on specialised tailor-made itineraries, and we do everything from coach holidays to normal packages to cruises to flight onlys. We do a vast amount of everything. So yes, we do specialise in more tailor-made itineraries, but we can do anything.
So basically anything you could go and book on the internet, actually someone could come to you and get your advice and your help.
Absolutely, yeah. We're happy to do anything from, like I say, high-end type tailor-made or to just your normal book it and spade package holidays.
To give an example, our very first booking was to the Maldives, and then our second booking was a coach trip for some people over Christmas to Exeter. So that just shows you how diverse the types of travel that we can do.
Yeah, that covers it, doesn't it, really, Rachel? Thank you very much. So in terms of, I guess you can do any of those things, which is great for people to know. They can come in with some quite sort of routine requirements as well as the extravagant and exotic. But maybe to capture people's imagination on the extravagant and exotic sorts of trips that are within your scope, have you got a couple of maybe ones you're working on or ones that you've worked on recently that you could tell us about that would just inspire people a bit?
At the moment, I'm working on a India river cruise for a couple next year. They're looking at doing pre-tour, going to Udaipur, Delhi, as well as then doing the river Ganges. Then we've had a lot of interest in Japan at the moment. Seems to be families, couples, single travellers, everybody wants to go there. At the moment, obviously on the telly, you've got J McDonald, which is doing pole to pole. So we can do cruises to Antarctica, which our MD Sam has actually done.
And Emma-Louise, for you, what are your personal favourite destinations?
My favourite ones would be New York for a city break, beach holidays in Europe. I like Greece, Florida, cruising. Depends really, whether it's a couple's holiday or a family holiday.
Yeah, that makes a difference, yes. And what about Rachel? Where's your favourite spots?
Yeah, again, it depends on who's going, but family, for me at the moment with having young children, is Dubai, because it's, you know, it's very good Emirates hub from Birmingham. The hotels are out of this world, service, food, and the weather, of course. So yeah, for me at this time in my life, it's Dubai. But I've done cruising, I've done long hauls to the Maldives and Malaysia, Kuala Lumpur, Singapore. So yeah, lots of different options depending on who's going.
World at your fingertips, isn't it? Rachel, one thing I think people will be curious about is in terms of costs of booking travel, is it going to be a premium cost to come and book travel through yourselves versus, for instance, booking online or the internet or one of the mainstream travel agents? How does that work?
We're always conscious of the cost and being price parity with the internet as much as we can do. So we're always trying to check the difference in the costings, and we do always try and be as competitive as we can with the online market, and I do feel like some of the time we are cheaper than the internet because of the way we can package it together for you and look after the different components.
So if someone's inspired by what they've heard today or just want to come home and chat with you about some ideas for travel, Rachel, what's the best way for people to get in touch and get the ball rolling?
Well, of course, we always like to see faces, so you're always welcome to pop in, and we can make nice drinks for you, and it's all about building a nice rapport with everybody. But again, it doesn't have to be coming into the store. If you've got a busy lifestyle, you can drop us an email or call us. We've just done today a Zoom call. So that was a first for us because we haven't done a Zoom appointment before. So that was very good. So any which way is great.
Oh, you need a beach backdrop, don't you, to do it properly? So you say appointments. Actually, that's reminded me then, Rachel, is it something where people are best to make an appointment, come in at a specific time, or can people just rock in off the street?
Again, you can just rock in off the street, but it is great to obviously plan your day if you can be booking appointments, because obviously it means that we will then dedicate our time to that time slot for you.
So whether your need is just for a London city break, a coach trip, or you want to head to Antarctica or around the world cruise, all of that stuff, it's all within scope and definitely worth a conversation with Club Voyages to do that. I'm actually even feeling better myself, having talked about some holidays. So I'd like to welcome Club Voyages to Leamington. Hope we'll be helping lots of people to find their happy places and making lasting happy memories for a long, long time. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Tim.